We in here. Okay, let's start off by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shah,
Shah,
Bashim.
Bashem, Rakwadash. Double honor to the apostles that carry
Heavenly
millstone.
millstone citation, all the Akims and Akwas pushing the truth, risking their lives and putting it, living it.
Shalom.
Yeah, I'm recording loud as hell, but go ahead.
Shalom.
You in all that, they only see right here, but you loud as hell. Black woman. See, still talking.
We
Go
could
ahead,
just
Jack.
do we could do the intro over.
No, hell no, go ahead. Hell no. We live in real life.
Hey, truth.
Yeah, we live in the corner of the house here.
Let me play this Jake first. You want to go to
Yeah, kind of, y'all can see, you want to give a little introduction of what they looking at?
this is the famous rapper Travis Scott after the incident that happened, the tragedy that happened at Astro World. I believe it was in Houston.
Yep, Houston.
Uh, and we just gonna go in from that.
One quick thing, Fair Act Speech of 1976, Section 107, that we're going to use both of these videos, which the next one is coming up, for the purpose of criticism, for comments, new report, teaching, scholarship, education, and research.
Absolutely.
Just in case they try to copyright infringe.
And this ain't nothing but news that anybody can go on Google and look up and research themselves. So this is really an attack on, the so-called First Amendment, but yeah.
First Amendment is over with. They amended that motherfucker.
At least 8 dead and many are injured at the Astroworld Festival in Houston. Quick little article. It's CNN.
Cartoon Network. And guess what I got that from?
22-year-old woman, Rosa, she had been on her.
We got a quick video play for y'all. One of the victims' moms.
No, you. What about yours? The rest of it.
Oh, the apology.
Yeah.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families.
You gotta turn it up.
So we can help the system through this tough time. My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need,
Fuck is he talking about?
That fool looking at a paper script.
Right. Look. There's no sincerity in this man's face.
Just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. Working closely.
He said he could never imagine the severity of this situation. Anybody got precept? Or y'all want me to go into the other video?
Yeah. Go to the next one, and then we gonna give them their imagination. Since he can't imagine, We gonna show him his reality. What he talking
Con.
about? Well, he can't imagine. Nigga, you lying like a motherfucker.
National Lead, a ninth victim. Ninth has died of injuries she suffered when the crowd rushed the stage at the Travis Scott concert in Houston last Friday. Let's go to CNN's Rosa Flores live for us in Houston. And this 22-year-old woman, Rosa, she had been on a respirator.
She's been fighting for her life, Jake. Her name is Bharti Shahani, as you mentioned, 22 years of age. She was a student at Texas A&M University, and that day she was at the concert with her sister and her cousin. Now her family is devastated. Her mom saying that she was selfless. She thought about everyone else before herself. Take a listen.
What happened now? What happened to my blessing now? I want my baby back, you know? I won't be able to live without her. It's like, it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? I'm empty here. I'm not living without her. I want my baby back. Give me my baby back.
Her cousin, who was at the concert as well, blames producers, the venue.
Okay. Okay, so as you can see, good, because my bad.
And he can't imagine the devastation. But as people stampeding and going crazy and rioting, and he's still performing.
Yeah, kind of, because it's all witchcraft. He know that shit. He know what the fuck he signed up for. You know, he going through the motions, playing with the people. But let's do a little from the outside looking in, and not from an American Cartoon Network, dumbed down American society perspective. Who was this young girl? Why was she there? A&M, Middle Eastern, from India, middle class. A&M, her parents paid for her college. See that? This what we dealing with. At some nigga white boy mix, what they call that, mud bang. I mean, I'm a fucking mud bang.
Mosh pit.
Mud bang, mosh pit, black woman, white dude, same shit. But anyways, at that shit, right? And he can't imagine because he can't tell them behind the scenes what's really going on. So that's where we come in at to explain to the mother who was emotional on why, you know, what happened to her daughter. Shit. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I really want to get that damn, what is it? It's a come ye, hear ye nations, and hearken for the indignation of the Lord. It's something like that. I'm trying to paraphrase it.
Isaiah 34:1.
Yeah, we need to get that one first because people don't understand like what's going on. That's why I spoke about the young girl background. That she's not your average American young girl. Her parents came from money. They from another country. They came here and sent her to one of the best schools. She got to be educated because she was at AME. I mean, what is A&M?
A&M.
And that's a prestige, you know what I'm saying, one of them colleges.
Let me bring out the Isaiah 34:1.
Yeah, kind of.
Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and
Right.
all that is therein.
Everybody, because America is a melting pot, right? This Babylon, this people. Right, there we go. So all the nations are here. So now everybody got to listen to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And he speak through his men. He speak through his men.
I'm finish that off. The world, and I'm gonna start from the top. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
See
He
that?
had
See that? Because right now it's going because all people are a part of a nation. So the nations got to get it. That's why the young girl, she a part of what? The Elamites?
Elamites, Elam. It's only
Right,
13 nations.
right. That's why she already smoked. 22 years old, prime of her life, already out of here. So,
Con,
but the armies are coming next. That's the Third World War.
con. That's the battle at the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, come, yeah.
I got a little precept. 2 Corinthians chapter 4:4, in whom the God of this world, who is Satan, the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. And I brought that up because a lot of people, younger people, older people, they know that pertaining to this little situation that it's something demonic going on. There's some type of ritual going on just by his actions. He had they know Travis Scott lyrics, you know what I'm saying? They know what he be on and shit like that. They can tell there's something going on, but they can't pinpoint why, or exactly what it is. And that's why, well, we know off the top, a lot of them are Israelites that attended that. And they gonna always have that question like, why, man? Why? Not knowing that you got the unrighteous
Con,
side, which is the dark, and
con,
you got the righteous side, which is the light. And they don't see those, you know what I'm saying?
con.
They
Yeah,
just
Because,
come
like,
from the light.
con. Because I used to talk to my grandma, right? And she used to always say, well, you got to pick the lesser of two evils. So no matter what it was, that was her quote for it. You know what I'm saying? So it, like, the go back on what you said, you know what I'm saying? It is something wicked going on, and everybody knows it. But see, well, not everybody know it, but they say it. They say it. You know, they
Yeah.
just don't know what. They just don't know what. They confused. They
yeah,
confused.
yeah. So that's what we here for. So, Second Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth, which we upon the earth. The fire is kindled. That's why Wine City was burnt down in California, and
Con,
shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. And that's going to be the ICBM missiles. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And that's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. The
con,
beginning of sorrows and great mourning, which you see that woman, she was in what? Great
great
mourning.
morning. Con,
The beginnings of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famines. And you see the food prices, right?
con.
The
And the
beginnings,
gas prices.
yeah, that's famine too. Because if you can't travel to go get gas to get to work, you ain't eat. The beginning of
Con,
famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, and what shall I do when those evils shall come? Okay, I'm gonna keep going because I got four more. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. See
con.
that?
Yeah,
They
con. They are sent out to perform the judgment for the Most High.
right, but to warn the people though on the earth,
Con,
y'all still trying to kick it, y'all still trying to party, y'all trying to go to these little concerts, y'all know that shit demonic. Like y'all said, you knew it's something in the air demonic. I mean, you shouldn't be going to that shit. See that? Them death traps now. Ain't no motherfucker going to hear that's look, if you're Israelite and you going to concerts and shit like that, I'm I'm gonna tell you straight to your face, and I'm saying it right now. Good luck with that.
Con.
Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. See that? Because that ain't the first concert. Motherfucker then got trampled, machine gun down, sprayed, all kind of shit. Like, people better start playing. Behold, virtue shall be so good cheap upon earth. I get 2 for 20. That they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even being shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Motherfuckers think they women, and women think they guys. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Like that young girl. I'm pretty sure her family, they ain't got to worry about with these food prices going up, but guess what? She lived in that gated community, brand new car, life ahead of her, no troubles, no drugs, no gangs, no none of that. She went to that one concert. That's it. Escape the hunger.
Precept.
Okay.
1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
And she didn't escape. She didn't escape, period. That's why that black nigga on there talking about, yeah, I know, nigga.
Right.
Shall destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as done. Well, no, I shouldn't even read that. Escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that was it. Got our ass.
Hey, Karai, you wanna bring out 4 and 5 too? Because I just looked at when I went to that chapter 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? That's you want to bring that up?
Get the rest of the meat off that bone.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. Make sure you edify. Make sure you edify you, sir, since you called it.
Okay.
But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should take you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And
go ahead, you sure you want to start picking at it? Because Quran.
Yeah.
See, that's
huh?
Now go ahead.
That kind of goes back, you know what I'm saying, when they go that whole the dark and the light, you know what I'm saying, the wicked and the unwicked, the wicked and the righteous, you know what I'm saying. That's when it says it's pertaining, we say it's about, but ye brethren are not in darkness, and that's who we are. We not in darkness because we got this light, you know what I'm saying. The whole camp name, Children of the Light, you know, right out the word.
Oh, man. That's a good catch, boy. That's in the spirit right there. Go ahead, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? You're the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know, the word tells us that. Then we gonna self-appoint ourselves that under the word, you know, by the word, and then we live it and we show it.
And that's why I say that day will not take us as a thief, because we watching and being sober. We sticking to one doctrine. We ain't wavering. You know what I'm saying? And we looking at all the signs through these prophecies of what's happening.
Yeah, kinda. You only gonna get that from GMS because GMS gave 100% truth. And once you got the 100% truth, you get tunnel vision. Meaning you can see everything. You ain't looking to the left or looking to the right and none of them bullshit ass distractions. All them gimmicks and all that shit. The ISUPK, GOCC, who else? Fuck that. Sakari. More up and coming. Yeah. No burgers and fringes, no push-ups, no none of that shit.
Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and fear that be that find it.
Yeah. So, hey, there you go. It's only a few that find it. And we don't get to choose who that is. But no side shit, no bullshit. Straightforward, seeing what's coming, applying yourself, and as it comes, these tests. I wish I got the tests happening. Okay,
We back on his ass and his apology. We was at Second Ezra's. Nah, you just finished that up, huh?
no, yeah, that's it. That's it on that. Cause matter of fact, we looping, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we can go ahead and loop out of it. You sure you got something else, or?
On that, nah, nah, you know what I'm saying? We handled that one. I feel.
I want to do Mark 13 and 32, and then that'll be the last one. You can. Who was favoring about that? Second and
I
third
still
one.
got the precept on his ass too, though. I got Mark 13:32. We going to another topic, but I got Mark 13:32.
Inflation.
Oh yeah, them prices rising, man. The other day, I'm at the pump, and it say 4.40, 4.30. Then it went down to $4. I came back to the gas station today. Hold on, it sounds crazy. I come back to the gas station, and the gas like 4.8. I'm like, man.
Yeah, they bullshitting in Chicago because here in Wisconsin, 314 for the last month straight. Period. That's it.
Man.
Don't go up, don't go down, nothing. That's how I know. That's how I actually know. Like, cause they bullshit. My bad to cut everything because I'm working in Chicago, but I'm living in Wisconsin. So I'm getting to go back and forward, and I'm talking to people who live further into Chicago. So they like letting me know, like, you saying what? They saying what you saying, and I'm like, and you know, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure Esau out. Once you understand how Esau laid the matrix down, he applied everything to every state all over. You got them private ass companies doing the same shit they was doing in Texas with the electric, or why Richard and them was they tried to show y'all down there freezing to death, cuz.
Hey,
Oh,
like my video had I hear my voice. They froze like 20 seconds.
Oh no, that's good.
The audio.
Yeah, I can hear you on audio.
Like it's echoing in my ear.
Yeah, that's because I say something.
No, I hear you. I hear you clear now.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hello.
Yep.
I'm still echoing.
I can still hear myself.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Right.
I get it.
Hey, resist, please.
Yeah. So okay.
I got 13:32.
Okay, real quick.
But of that day and that hour, knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father.
Oh, a little bit more, cuz, my bad.
Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is at man take a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and
That's
commanded
us.
the porter
That's
to
us.
watch.
That's us. That's it. That's why we got to do this work, period. And you got to be in step and in line with Yahweh Shah. So we got to be able to identify the things that's coming down the pipeline like we're doing. That's why we doing what we doing now. We sitting here watching and identifying the things that Yahweh Shah told us about. So, okay, Yeshua, you want to go ahead and switch it into yours?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, because then I'm just gonna feed off you any precepts you got, anything you can give them to us, whoever, just call out and we can roll.
But one little thing that I was just saying, it says, list coming suddenly. I just had to bring that one out.
Yeah, you have to. That's the most important part.
Let's see. Okay. So we're going to a little popular population. Now we see this is I don't even see the website. It says now people have received the new thing in life.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice.
Yup, like I just so-called 60%. We only got about 40 before this. Everybody. Let's see. Going to I can hear myself. Two and three. It says for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end and not lie. Though it tarries, because it will not tarry. So that's letting you know things. I remember Elder like we in like a smoke, and nobody know that until it's shut complete. And that's kind of that's what this. Okay. So let's see. We're going to populate. Like I said, population percentages. Percentage of populations. Okay. Now, right here on this article, it says that 58.6% of the United States of America is fully juiced up, and we ain't talking about steroids. It says 434 million doses given, and 193 million people are juiced up. So, we round that to the nearest 10th, 100, whatever, that's 60%. So that's telling me that by the so quote unquote statistics of America right here, that we more than halfway of getting everybody juiced up. And I'm gonna go to Habakkuk chapter 3, chapter 2, verse 3 and 4. Verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." And tarry means that it won't not happen. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And we're the just, we're those just and righteous men and women, even children out here, that because all we got is faith. You know what I'm saying?
We leaning on these words, and every time, like we see, every time these things happen, that gives us a faith builder because we're living off of his words. He said the visions was for a point in time. The visions he's talking about is the prophecies.
Yeah.
Write the vision and make it plain upon the tables. Put it in a book. Write this down so that we can read it right here in our time. And that builds our faith. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people that ran out and got juiced up, like you said, and they don't know the severity.
And just imagine, real quick, I know Precept probably coming out, but just imagine, like, you know, going off those statistics, we had 60%. So we had to go from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. Now we had 60. And other than, you know what I'm saying, other than like, you know, what's the word? Inflation and all that, like nobody has really changed. Nobody in the world has really changed their day-to-day life. So why it's skyrocketing by their statistics 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50, it's gonna have to get to 70 to 80 to 90, and people kind of still gonna be doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Going for that you know what I'm saying, new career job. Nothing wrong with that, but you know, you in the world, that's kind of all you focus about is getting your money, having your little home.
No,
You know?
that's the problem. Cause see, while you going along with the everyday, and you got your expectations, right? All this then abruptly get interrupted. See, that's what's gonna happen. Your life finna get interrupted, and you finna get faced. And a lot of people have been coming and having to face, and that's why, you know, I know plenty of people who, myself, I got, you know, which I ain't gonna speak on, but we know people who have already conformed. Some was under pressure, some is just like you said, you start, I meant to say, Quran, but Yashar too, because, damn, who was that? I remember you, damn.
Andrew Wiggins.
No. You was talking about your personal friend. See, that's personal. See, we ain't got nothing to have. We ain't gonna put your name on there. But remember you saying the police officer who was like, man, see, this shit is real, bro. This ain't no game. Motherfuckers got their whole livelihood invested. I got one scripture because I'm going on too far.
Yeah.
This Philippians 2 and 27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Yahushua, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, right?
Yeah.
With one mind striving together for the faith of the gospel, and in nothing terrified by your adversaries, which is to them an evident token of perdition, but to you of salvation, and that of God. See that? Bro, motherfuckers already took the beating juice. They already got the
salvation.
They are, come on, cause you already know where I'm going. The war has already started. Motherfucker always asking, gee, why you so amped up? Like, why you acting like it's now? Because it is now. Fuck you talking about?
I got a quick precept. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
Right, and that's talking about, and well, I'm gonna let you back in, cuz this talking about the military. But you notice they said what? Predominantly of the military took it. Why they take it? Because they trust in all that hardware and all that military and all that economic comfort that they promise they gonna give you. That's why they took it.
I was about to say,
same with those who trying to keep their job and them livelihoods.
I was about to say, on the military, you're not gonna be in there anyways if you ain't fully conforming to what they saying, and that's so-called the defense and offense of the country. You got it. They need you 100% conforming to what they want. Once you
sign that contract, you don't have no rights. You are officially yourself government property. Because you are government property until that contract is up.
What's the first four letters of soldier? Sold. You know what I'm saying?
Con. Yeah, you officially government property. You gonna conform to whatever they tell you conform to, or face the penalties.
That's why they got.
individuals in the military.
Yeah, that's why they got military police. They lock your ass up.
Con.
Oh yeah.
And court martial your ass, and you won't never get a job. Hit your ass with a dishonorable discharge.
Kill your benefits, everything.
Con. And then even if you got a degree and you try to go get a job, you know what I'm saying? Now the company looking at you like, we don't think we want to hire you.
You gonna be one of them veterans on the highway with the sign.
Con. Straight up. And most of them was vets that fought in Vietnam, and they still fighting to this day for benefits that they earned for a war that over bank of money. Shit, they be telling them boys, go home, nigga.
Yep.
Same way same as they was doing in Germany. Go home.
The movie Dead President showed you that.
God.
Like the dude, he looked at the little war poster and it was like, this ain't y'all war. This is between us and the white man or whatever in so many words. And you're like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, man.
God. Hey, and I got that's another scripture. Be in the back of the enemy neck. Cause shit, Jake and all Esau rank. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Anybody got something to bring out? If before I bring this out?
No, go ahead, cause I was
going off subject.
Psalms chapter 64 and 5. Let me see. I'm gonna start at 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And that's these government bodies, these supreme courts, these president puppets, these undercover laboratory doctors, you know what I'm saying, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Because they the one.
Nigga.
Yeah.
No, shit. They the ones making all these policies and these laws and rights and so forth on you being mandated for the Beetlejuice and all this shit. Making all these laws on what you gonna do with your children, what you gonna do with your household, how much you gonna pay. It just never stopped.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, and we the perfect, and you know, spiritually. Suddenly, do they shoot at him and fear not? Oh no. Like, is that talking about?
They shoot.
Yeah, you right on.
No, go ahead. What you was thinking it was?
Yahweh Shah, but at first, on the second thought, but then, you know, they not shooting at him, they shooting at his people, you feel me? So
yeah.
In verse 5, let's see, finish it up. That matter of fact, I just go to 8, you know what I'm saying? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Probably they say, who shall see them?
Yeah, that's why when they did the first mandate, they said the federal government pushed out that all federal employees have to be vaccinated. But why did they do that? Because they secretly used the whole situation to vaccinate the majority of who work for the federal government. Who is the biggest hire of the federal government? The Israelites. That's why they did that. See, and Jake don't know this. Jake don't, because look, what's this? I'm finna name like 4 industries, and you're gonna be like, damn, this nigga right. The buses, right? Who driving the bus? Who doing the tickets? Right. The airline. Now you got the pilots and you got the stewardess. But outside of that, Who in the motherfucking whole big ass airport putting the bags? Right. That once
Tory
again.
Lanez, right?
Right.
The
UPS.
workers.
Like, go ahead, huh?
No, I was elaborating more, but no, you good.
No, I was gonna say the post office.
Con, and that's a major one right there.
Same thing. Every ones I'm going to, every time I look, I'm damn.
Hold
And
on. That's almost fed. Okay, now look at the state government level. Who working at the DMVs? Who working at the when you walk into the police station? Who working those in the hospitals? Like who is the nurses? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, federal, all that federal government shit. But yeah, it's big ass. But they get to swoop a lot of jakes into that because they also went to OSHA. Because remember you brought up OSHA and
Con,
how they went to that whole. You notice how like me and you know about that, right?
con.
But you notice they haven't applied it yet.
Mm,
That's why they be blocking our videos, because they'll go to make a move on Cartoon Network one morning and say how OSHA just mandated so forth because some just broke out all over the country, and then you'll be like, wait a minute, nigga, y'all just passed that shit 4 months ago,
con,
and you'll put that together and put that out there, they'll block your shit.
con. I got a quick precept.
Yeah,
Malachi
what?
2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and that work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, change it, writing them damn laws like they've been writing.
Like for me, no, not just them damn long. Man, you just named one specific. So
Con,
all y'all out there who don't know who OSHA is, because I learned about OSHA when I worked for this company. Damn, what was it? Fucking damn, what's the green shit? Oh, guacamole. So I had to cut the damn guacamole open. Man, that shit, man, fuck your hands up. Anyway, slave plantation.
con is occupational safety and health administration. Anything that deals with safety and health, they the ones who manage it at the company. Like
Right.
you right. So when you got those rules, like you got to wear a hard hat when you on a forklift, or you know what I'm saying, you need a safety harness when you're on the JLG. They the ones that mandate that.
Yep, and OSHA is a world organization now.
Con,
Every country had their own organization, but then they brought in OSHA, and what OSHA did is unify all of the information that happened all over the world to make a better system. And I'm like, wait, this is one world order shit, but whatever.
a world without borders. You know what it is. We in a new way of living.
If we going
Where we
back
back
to
at? Habakkuk 8:2 and 8.
okay. Are you was asking me?
Yeah, con. You just read that, right?
No, I was at Psalm 64:6.
Con,
It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Like you were saying, you brought that scripture out about how they what did it say? How they rise up in the morning on that thought or thinking about that, or you know what I'm
con.
saying? It's
Yeah,
like when you got the military movies and they all at the round table and it's the generals and the motherfuckers under them and it's about 15 of them and they all straight faced and making their moves, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly not only just pertaining to military, but they doing that, on a national standpoint, on a how they gonna, you know what I'm saying, have how they gonna have the average American or the citizens of America, how they want us to move, you know what I'm saying, how they want us to do this and do that. You know what I'm
right,
saying,
right.
throughout our daily life.
That's how you get all them wicked ass laws passed through. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get like Look at that. Look at the feminist movement. Look at the LGBTQ. You see what I'm saying? That cancel culture see it's an information war. Whenever somebody say something that ain't be agreed with, they taking your ass down. You see what I'm saying? And they put it on Cartoon Network and Fox News.
Yeah.
You got two, and that's the Matrix right there.
Yeah.
One group feel like this, they go to this network. Another group feel like this, they go to that network, and that's how they push all their wicked ass policies. Some shit that they've been trying to do anyways, but the people so sleep, they just fall for anything. That's why they always say never let a crisis go to waste. You know what I'm saying?
And if I may add, man, it started with we know social media, but that TV, man. I be at work and they have first, in the morning they had the news going, with all the little bullshit articles. Only thing the news gonna give you factual damn near is the weather. But they be having
and that's half the time.
right. They be having the little bullshit articles, you know what I'm saying? And then it get around 11:30, 12 o'clock, what they want to play. The Nick Cannon show. He got bitches on there, Israelite women on there with they big ass titties and shit and all that bullshit and showing it like, and then they show the little fucking lame ass celebrity court shit. I be ready to slap the shit out of somebody, man. I'm like, bro, why y'all showing? And people be focused in. I'm talking about they eating and looking. I'm like, man, like it's like, and you gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing. It's only one TV or two TVs with the same shit. They put them thoughts in that mindset in people's heads already, man. I already see gay shit and faggot shit on TV and on the internet. So in real life, I have no choice but to accept it, man. Who am I to judge? Man, fuck that. That pissed me off the most. That LGBT, that pissed me off the most, man. That and a stupid female, but that shit pissed me off the most. I'll be holding it in too, man.
See, that's a weapon. That's a sword. That's a sword they use. You know what I'm saying? Because like the old order done away with, like that nigga and all that. You ain't gonna too much get away with that nowadays, right? So what's another way I could separate myself? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you remember whites only? You know what I'm saying? Whites only family and shit. So how can we separate ourselves? Okay, well we could fuck with everybody and nobody can fuck with us. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that order is established. Because you can't say something about them people, boy. Say something about them people. And they got a CEO and shit. They got a CEO. Like, what the fuck?
When you say
it's
separation,
a corporation.
They separating us from the inside out. They separating. We already know it started with the Israelite men, but they separated. They did. That's that crafty council. They took the strongest part out of the body and let all the other body parts just run freely, do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you might as well let me get the rest of that meat off that bone where I was just reading that.
For sure that.
Yeah, because I got some.
I might as well finish that off because you went straight into that.
Yeah, if y'all want to bring it out, or I can finish 7 to 8 real quick, and I'll be done with that chapter. Y'all want to?
Go ahead. You got it.
But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see these shall flee away. And that's self-explanatory like shit. It ain't gonna prosper for long, like you say. Because it will suddenly come, it will not tarry. So all things must come to an end.
And that was what I was reading in Malachi 2:2. It say, and they cover field by violence and take them by violence and houses and take them away. But here go right here. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, shit, you can't get away from the bullshit, and they eating that shit up in their minds because it's attacking the self-conscious. Cause you brought it out the Urim and the not the Urim, Salakia, the omens and the morals and omens and morals,
On the morals and dogma.
morals and dogma.
Yeah, it's basically just a generational thing. What you've been taught, you never looked it up. Whoever you look up to and so forth told you it, so you just took it to heart and believe it. And then when somebody comes to challenge you on what you believe, that dogma, which is something you believe without checking and shit, that you attach to your morals, and now your morals, a motherfucker challenge it or speak against it, you turn into a woman and get emotional, start yelling, screaming, want to fight, use your masculinity, all that shit, use your voice, all that shit. And that's why Akims get into fights and shit break out on the highways and byways, or just within, you know what I'm saying, you losing co-workers, friends, associates, whoever, family members that you're talking to. Damn, I just had the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got two. No, keep going. I got two. That's why I'm go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, I know y'all precepts was hot and ready, man. Yup.
Yeah, because like he said, like that's the strong drinking wine that these people have fallen drunk with, and that's really the philosophies and what they believe and what they've been taught, and it's not based on scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's how come you could talk to 6 different people and everybody will tell you, yeah, we believe in the Bible, but everybody got their own beliefs about, you know, what the Bible is or what God is.
Right. like what the fuck? Like we were talking about that a couple days ago or the day before yesterday. Like we come with well, you were saying it, that we come with news clippings, articles, the scripture, precepts. You name like 8 different things that I didn't even think of that we actually come with. And that's when I really got mad. Because I said to myself, as you was giving a laundry list of shit that we come with, which is all factual, I'm sitting there thinking about all the times I came with all that shit. Motherfuckers came with their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, and to sum it all up, which the conversation we looping, morals and dogma. I said, ain't this a bitch? I said, oh, this is witchcraft at the highest level. That's what witchcraft is.
God.
But okay, I got this one. I mean, shit, I can go.
Let me bust a quick precept real quick. Jeremiah 5:21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, and which have ears and hear not. They don't have no understanding, you know. They going with what they feel, you know, and the spirit ain't dealing with them. Like Joe said, we come with documents, we come with books, we come with research, we come with secular history, you know, photos, and present it to a person with the scriptures.
We doing too much.
You doing too much.
Get your shit with
and it always ends with I feel. You know, and this is a wicked ass generation, man.
They can have it. But Isaiah 32:6, for the vile person will speak vilely, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord. And that's what it come down to. If you hold Hashem Yahushua and put it in their mind to wake them up, they're going to practice hypocrisy. They're going to do and speak against the Lord. They're going to do all those things anyway. To make empty souls of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the truths are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. And that's Esau last. Even when the needy speaketh right. And that's us. We start telling people what to watch out for. Not only is they deleting our videos, now I'm gonna have to go and say it. See that? Now I gotta say it. See, you gotta be truthful at certain points when you hit certain pinnacles. You know, I was just saying earlier, don't put nobody's name, but at this pinnacle, the name gotta come. I can basically remember when I'm like, look at, don't do this, that. What happened? Even when the needy speaketh right?
God.
But the liberal devise liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. But motherfucker did what they want to do. Nah, hey, that's it.
Because you know why? Because the
That's
scripture
that
said,
little.
never trust thy enemy.
There you go. I can't.
You ain't got no goddamn business trusting any motherfucking thing these motherfuckers say out their mouth.
Period.
As long as you been here, as long as your people been here, you cannot be blind to the facts. You see what I'm saying? But see, you've been told to vote Democrat. You've been told to vote Republican. You've been told this what life is. You've been told, all this shit that's around you through the idiot box, through the smartphone, but dumb person on the phone, or you know what I'm saying? Hearsay the radio, and there you go. You still do the wrong thing.
That's where they get us at, man, because you don't have, and of course, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, he the one that pick and choose who he want, to awake, but they don't have, that's like being in a house all day. You in the house from the day you was born. You ain't gonna know about no Walmart, about none of that, you feel me? You only know what you get around to get accustomed to, man. That they don't know nothing else but things of the world. Like being in a video game, they don't know nothing else but the things of the world.
Yeah. And I got this interlooping then. This interlooping to the third one. The third topic is inflation. Inflation, which inflation speaks for itself. So they're taking away, like Yahweh Shah is taking away things from the Israelites as we narrow down to these last days. And Isaiah 3:1 tell you what's actually being taken away. And this list is important because it basically it really covers everything you're supposed to have that you would need to have to function. Basically. And I'm finna show you. Hold on, my damn 3 is kind of popped. But this Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord of hosts does take away from Jerusalem, and from Judah, and that's the whole 12 tribes, and the staff. Judah, the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. And that's your bread is your jobs. Because what motherfuckers say they doing, they going to work to get that what? That bread. Same shit. That's slang nigga talk.
That's them parables, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them parables.
That's how you know our ancestors wrote this book for our ass. We still doing the same.
Still doing the same shit.
Yeah, we doing the same talk. We talk the same.
That's why that shit pissed me off when the motherfucker say, you don't speak proper English. I'm not supposed to.
Right.
Like a damn Harlem, a Edomite.
Right. I'm not a Roman. The whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty men and the men of war, the judge, and the prophet.
Con.
Do that. You ain't got a motherfucker to protect you. That's why Esau can send the military or the arm or the police to come arrest your ass if you don't conform to his laws. He ain't gonna send no judge, so you ain't got nobody that's in your favor. Like what's the white boy here in Kenosha?
The
Rittenhouse and Schroeder. Rittenhouse and Schroeder look like they best friends. And the prophet, so you ain't got nobody telling you what's coming down the pipeline, what the Lord's saying. And the prudent and the ancient. That's why you got guys like ISUPK. The white man and devil, take the Beetlejuice. What?
Yeah.
The captain of 50. Okay, my bad. The captain of 50 and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artifact, and the elegant orator. And I would give children. I gotta read it. And I would give children to be their princess, and babes shall rule over them. Some of these goddamn Edomites.
Because I was gonna say that go with Job. I go with Job.
You sure you want to get Isaiah 8 and 21?
Okay. Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose father I would have disdained to have.
Yeah, that's these Edomites.
That's why that's them Edomites. That's why in the scripture that Yaq just brought out that it said the princes.
Yeah, y'all shall rule over us. And they are ruling over us with iron fists. So gotta get used to it. That's why in Deuteronomy tell you that we shall go for him for the want of all things. And that's why now, since we're coming into this recession, which everybody acting like, oh man, we're in a recession. Yeah, nigga, he just gave out $3.5 trillion in unemployment and PPP loans and all that bullshit and prepping up all these businesses. Then he gave
Hold on though. He just pulled out another loan on top of that.
Right, 1.9 trillion for the infrastructure and for the child the child tax that you get for the little $300 for the little kids and shit.
Yep.
So like how you adding all these trillions on top of trillions, but the average American don't know how the monetary system works. They don't understand that the more money you put into people's hands, into circulation, the less valuable it is. And then what did they do? They doubled back and they capped y'all ass. You sure you got the Isaiah 8 and 21?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm there.
Okay, Con. Just 1 second.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
You said they weren't gonna have no protection. Psalm 105 and 15, saying, "Touch not my anointing, and do my prophets no harm."
Yeah, Con, and that's what's playing out. That's why the Arkhams got to stay diligent in their faith and what they believe in. That's why I brought out the scripture earlier that while we, you know what I'm saying, we are leaning upon Yahweh Shah, the rest of y'all, damn, I need to go back and reference that. Damn, which one was that? Because I can't, I don't like to butcher some shit that I just read. But I can paraphrase because it's still in my mind. While we listen to the word and the instructions of Yahweh Shah and performing it, they going off and doing and following what the world say. That's why they falling for all these traps. That's what it's coming down to.
Right. Them stumbling blocks.
And then they say, why y'all keep reading the same scriptures? Nigga, matter of fact, you shall read the Isaiah 8 and 21. I've been reading this motherfucker for so long, cuz that when I go back to get it, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker I bring y'all all the time. Yeah, because it's going down around this motherfucker.
Huh. Hey, all that talking to you, letting you know you Israel shit is over with. We in the spirit of prophecy because, as you can see, time is short, and we prophesied. We doing these prophecies is popping up. They coming day by day. You know, it ain't no choice but to bring it out right now. That's the spirit we in. So that's what we focused on.
Yeah, come on. And that's why the apostles told everybody from the jump. One, know what you're getting yourself involved in. Two, the prophets mean sent forward to tell you what's going to happen before. We here to prophesy. We ain't here with no goddamn gimmicks. We ain't here to play with y'all. We ain't here for no 10, 20-year plan. See that? That's what make everybody mad. That you ain't got them 10, 20, 30-year ass plan. Because I've been, me and Arkham been, what, 13? It don't feel like it. Shit. That motherfucking Habakkuk is for real, for real. Don't let Terry wait for it, because it shall not tarry. Yeah, go ahead, you bad. That shit ain't hesitating.
Isaiah 8:21, and they shall pass through it, hardly be stead and hungry, and it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their God. So they cursing Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and look upward.
No, they ain't. Shit, no, they ain't. Cause watch this. Go ahead.
Oh, it's talking about the God of this world.
Yeah, go ahead. Watch that.
And look upward. 22.
Yeah.
And they shall look unto the earth and behold trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness.
See that? Because what? They're going to look upward and curse their king. Because they don't believe, like a lot of these people, they'll tell you. We believe in the spirit. What they say, let me be specific.
We believe in grace.
Yeah, we believe in the spirit.
Covered by the blood.
Right. There is no like true entity that's like doing this. So who do they resort to? That's why I say, Kyrie, they showing us right now, even our loved ones, cuz. Like literally, like I'm being straight up. Our loved ones is showing us that they believe in these Edomites. Why do you think they go get the Beetlejuice?
Right.
Man, I ain't going. I'm just for what you talking about. I'm already seeing what the test is, and I said, okay, motherfuckers say what they want to say, but guess what?
It's all they do.
See, all that jet setting, flying around, shopping, partying, going out to events. I'm talking about any motherfucking event, whether it's a goddamn Apple Festival, nigga, to a motherfucking gathering of 100 people, and one of your guys who are renting out some shit because he got it like that. Nigga, you gonna have to conform to the Beetlejuice now figure it out. So that now I'm talking shit.
And they tell you they be in attendance to some synagogue every damn week. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they really self-serving. And that I got a quick precept, Matthew 1:22. But I'm gonna go 20. Matthew 1:20. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness.
Yeah, there we go. You're on point. This how your mind gotta be. I'm telling you, if you can't get your mind to conform like this, you're in trouble.
and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. Again, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with
That little girl, she ain't supposed to been at no motherfucking Travis Scott concert. My daughter, and I'm an Israelite nigga, and that nigga Israelite pushing out that wicked shit. That young girl parents is another nation. My daughter ain't going to no motherfucking another nation to listen to none of that bullshit and them bullshit ass lyrics. I don't give a fuck about no American what do you call it?
lifestyle.
Not like it's lifestyle, but philosophy. That's the wine that all the nations drunk of Babylon the Great. Got y'all ass.
And receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Now you see, but you see it say meekness though, right? You gotta receive this with meekness, meaning you gotta humble your proud ass, your proud American ass down. Why you think America got slogans as the few, the proud, the Marines? Why you think that? Come on, bro. Like this land teach you to be like that. You always try to have to break you back down. Ecclesiastes 2:1. When thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation, and when he do what? Bust your ass all the way down.
Yep, you ain't lying, out. Bust your ass straight down.
Oh, us Octans know about the bust down. Tell me, sir.
Man, I ain't even got to go into detail out of times I don't call it you, man.
No, you know I know. You know I know. Why you think I'm saying your name?
Hey, we all go through it, man. And that's hey, that's why he chastised us. Shit, and I be happy for that chastisement because I know I'm one of his.
Somebody want to get that? Where it's gonna probably take me a little bit to find when they talking about
Oh, well, let me finish this one off. I'm gonna do 22.
I get it.
23.
That's in Hebrews.
But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, not a doer, he is like a man beholding his natural face in a glass. You see what I'm saying? So while you out partying, shaking your ass, and waiting for the next Travis Scott concert or Jordans to come out, us Akims in here, we letting all that shit go and being humble. You know what I'm saying? Leaning on to the Lord's words for everything that we go through, or His will. You know what I'm saying? Walking with what we have going on in our day-to-day life, but at the end of the day, it's all about His will and following Him. That's why He said, "Pick up your cross and follow me."
Yeah, okay, I got that one.
Deceiving yourself. That's all. You deceiving yourself.
Okay, it's Hebrews 12:5, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chastiseth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastising, God dealeth you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastised not?
Right. And what father wouldn't chastise his son? You love your son, you gonna make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you could have did that better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it 100% effort. Or ain't no bringing no C's in here. You holding the standard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
like you were saying, it does feel good getting chastised or receiving chastisement. The normal person, Jake or Joe, would be like, man, I ain't trying to, man, fuck all that, man. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what I do, man. I'm trying to run it up or live my life, man. Like, no. When y'all was shy, when it's time, like how I was speaking on me slowing down, like when it's time to actually take the time out and you know what I'm saying, like, what's the word? Basically like go over what you doing, or you know what I'm saying, like when you know that you being chastised to put through a situation and you make it out this situation, you like, man, I just went through that and then only got stronger from that.
Yeah, kind, yeah. You know what? That's because you coming to the realization of this 12 and 8. But if you be without chastising, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. And you know that, like, damn, man, the Lord brought me out. Man, I gotta start considering this shit, because ain't no motherfucking way I'm supposed to not be out of that situation.
Man, you feel me? And that's how you get to understand.
Yeah, you start me again, I'm gonna take you too far.
It's one power.
But what you had said, y'all can
No, I was just saying I ain't want to cut you too far, but I had to add that 8 in because you was just saying it, like, because you realize that the Lord, like, is delivering you, so you got to start considering.
Yeah. Yep, that's all about that humbleness, humbling us down, because that's all he's doing is preparing us for, you know what I'm saying, humbling us up to where these end times come. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be he basically building us up mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Right, and
You
that's
know?
where that meekness come from, though. That's where that meekness come from. You have to be humble. You know what I'm saying? You have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no on your time. It's Yahweh Shah Rakazah. It's his will. It's on his time.
Isaiah 65 and 11. Y'all interlooping my precepts, and I wrote them down. Y'all interlooping them yourself.
You know how that work through the spirit.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. This one I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just smiling. You see, I'm just smiling like.
You gonna bring that out?
Yeah, I'll bring it out. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that one out. I like that one. It's one of my favorites too. Motherfuckers be saying I'm greedy. I think I am greedy. This Isaiah 65. Come on, where you at? And 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighteth not. Therefore thus said the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry of sorrow of heart, and ye shall howl for vexation of spirit. I'm going to leave it right there. I was going to say, and shall leave your name for a curse. Meaning, motherfuckers be knowing, don't follow them niggas.
ISUCPK.
Right. Niggas. That's what they is. Motherfuckers gonna find out though. But it's becoming more and more openly though on like where the camps are standing. You see Sarnetta blew the blowhorn. He said GMS is the #1 camp. Period. Hands down. because, and he was sincere. You can see it in his eyes. You seen the video?
Yeah, with the Dallas camp.
Yeah, kind. No, I'm saying, did you see like Sonetta like personal video?
When he said that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you see the video, right? Like you see both of them. Y'all never look, Nick.
So it's like I didn't see his personal video, but I saw when he was on the camp line giving GMS praise.
Okay, kind. There was another one where same thing. He basically said like, and you can see it in his eyes because I'm looking at him, and he like, look, GMS coming, they got the 100, they coming straight forward, no gimmicks, like they just telling you what it is. That's it. He said, and that's what I've been saying. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on out here in the world. I ain't no nigga. I don't care about no fame, no money, no bitches. I'm straight. But one thing I can say, and that's where you see me like get aggressive, whatever fuck motherfuckers want to call it. But I'm being straight up. If I know I got the 100% truth, I know where I got it from. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say. And the rest of y'all bullshit. I'm watching y'all. And y'all fruit is looking pathetic too, by the way. Motherfuckers taking the Beetlejuice, got their kids taking the Beetlejuice, they falling out. Then they looking at us. They remind me of what the apostles used to always say. That you got the 5 foolish version, the 5 wise. Those who trimmed their lamps, kept their oil, but the rest went off bullshitting. That's some other camps, and they follow us. And us Archims, this is a message that I'm giving from a like personal testimony to you Archims and shit out there, that you're gonna have other Archims fruit from these other camps that been disobedient, because I'm experiencing this, coming to you like all for help, which that's the scripture of them coming, to get some of your oil, meaning your faith, because your faith and your oil consists of what? The protection. And see, they gonna want that, but we looking at your ass like, how you gonna get protection, but then you don't do what he say, but then you want the protection? That's like some Christian shit.
Pull that Matthew 25:3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since you brought it up, I'm just start at 1. Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
Right, and that's us. We serious about this truth, because you notice when you come in, the Europe and the Thuram, the internet is open for you to listen and watch all camps, which the spirit of Yahweh Shai gonna guide you to, because I personally got guided, so I know. But anyways, you're gonna get, but you notice how it's an open gate, and it's wide. Cause I even had my sisters, like, that was her gripe, like, well, and this was like 7-8 years ago. She made a gripe to me. She say, okay, I'm in Minnesota. I ran into IUIC. I hear what you're saying, but what's the difference? Why y'all so different? And this and that, and this and that, and this and that. That's when the internet thing, where you had the 2 heavyweight champions, GMS, IUIC. That's how the internet was leaning back and forward. I asked you PK at that moment, they was just some guard dogs, which I'm pretty sure. Karan, did you see the elders at the end talking about
talking about they would have jumped them white boys and like, yeah, this damn, this is oh man, I forgot.
No, that's the truth though. No, that's the truth,
They
man.
beat
Man.
them boys up and robbed them.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
on
I'm laughing.
Mondays or some shit that they be
Yeah.
hosting. Yeah, kind.
Yeah, they were a radio show. But all jokes aside, yeah, just that though. So yeah, I'm rolling.
Yeah, somebody would have jacked them little young Edomites up.
Yeah, con. So I
So
mean,
called.
that's what's going on. We came a long way, and we where we at now, and the truth is becoming plain.
Kind. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But
See
the
that?
wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
Right. So while y'all was doing burgers and fringes, while y'all was doing push-ups, right? See, I'm finna give a little history real quick. While y'all was doing marches, all the little strong points that ISUPK, GOCC, and IUIC thought was like slick, even Sabak them, they thought was slick. Burgers and fringes, cookouts, they women out there with the beach chairs and shit, going to Washington D.C. and getting publicity, doing news reporting and shit. Sakari, he came in on the end tail of that, and he doing what? Rap videos, just setting all over to all the events that happen with these shootouts. I mean shootouts.
Don't they supposed to have a reality show coming soon?
Come on. See that? It say they shall wax worse and worse. And you gonna see them by their fruit. Now they got reality shows, all kinds of shit. The shit just don't never stop. It's a parade. But the parade is finna get rained on.
Cool.
So what we
let me finish this off real quick. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Yeah, and that's what they doing. When you're occupied and doing all those things, you slumbering and sleeping. When you telling your members, you got to do what you got to do for your job, that's sleeping. When you saying the white man and devil, but get the Beetlejuice, that's sleeping. When you say, oh, I got it because I don't want y'all to be scared, that's sleeping.
Huh.
See that?
Matthew 7 and 15, 7 and 12. 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
Yeah. That's why we got a lot of examples. You got a lot of Israelite camps being exposed. You got a lot of secular Christian groups from what's his name? T.D. Jakes, who actually, I don't know if motherfuckers be remembering certain things. Like T.D. Jakes had a whole press conference at his church with science specialist black, justifying where we at. Bro, they come on.
Remember, they was just supposed to talk about it, like just have like a open forum, right? But his ass already done had the people outside juicing them up, and he was juiced. The lady that was on with him was juiced. They had to sit down with Dr. Fauci. You know what I'm saying? So
the whole
how you giving a open forum and nobody's there to defend themselves that didn't have it or didn't want to take it? It was just like it was already forced. But let the blind lead the blind and let them fall in the ditch together.
There we go.
Finish 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves.
We just got done giving you 1,000 examples of that.
Huh.
That's
You
it.
shall know
Like
them by their fruits.
We just, now tell me that ain't the spirit. We just spoke about all that. Okay, blood off our hand.
Con. Yeah, let's clap that up.
Yeah. Shows another light. Shit, fuck you talking about?
We've been telling y'all. We not only telling y'all in videos, but you know, we communicate with people on a day-to-day.
Yeah,
You know
through
what I'm
all
saying?
social platforms, through all walks of life. Like this isn't no internet thing. This is a way of life. This is a 24/7 thing. Like period.
Con.
And those of y'all who I got one scripture I ain't gonna say before I go, but like starting to wrap up. Great cloud of witnesses. Cause see, motherfuckers gonna recognize our face. Cause we ain't hide.
All right, we ain't hiding. We not hiding this light. We putting it on what the scriptures say. You supposed to put the light on the top of the house, right?
Yeah, the house top. Don't put it under your bed.
Hebrews 12:1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't hide. Shit.
Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about what so great a cloud of witnesses, let
Yeah.
us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Here we go.
Looking unto Yahweh Shah, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of power.
Yeah, come on. So hey, that sums it up. Our great cloud of witnesses is us actually doing what we doing for Akims and Aquas to see, to be aware, to be warned, and you know what I'm saying, we work out our salvation with fear and trembling. Week to week, day to day, hour to hour. That's why Akims got their own channels, from Quran to Yashar, to me, myself, and to all the Akims out there, and to the Aquas who you know, following, being quiet, and just aiding and assisting, being a helpmate. That's it. That's it. Young, you young Akims out there, keep it simple and stay diligent, and that's it. Shit, ain't nothing else to think about, cause Esau is showing. So this shit is wrapping up. That's why the inflation is a motherfucker, and the shit ain't finna slow down.
God. You got something to add today, Yashar? Okay, well, with that being said, Shalom.
Shalom, y'all. Shalom, shalom,